Hey guys, so we're at round 12 of Super Rugby. It's a preview show for the round. There's some interesting games coming up on Friday and Saturday. So the first game of the weekend, we've got the Crusaders versus the Sharks, playing in Crusader country. I know that the Crusaders are resting quite a few players. Richie Mo'unga's not playing, Sam Whitelock's not playing. I know for the Sharks, the Beast Mataraira is not playing. But I still think the Crusaders are going to win this game. I was going actually through my Super Brew, and some of the people were choosing scores of like the Crusaders to win by 32 points, and these were Shark supporters. So I think a lot of people are expecting quite a huge big score difference. I know Ryan Crotty's not playing, but the Crusaders have got such depth, they could just pull in more players that just slot in. So I have a feeling the Crusaders will still win, but I think it's actually going to be a lot closer than most people think. I have a feeling that the Sharks will actually get a bonus point out of this game. And I've put the Crusaders to only win by 5 points. I think I think it's going to be a fairly close game and quite physical and intense. But the Crusaders will pull it out in the end. The next game of the weekend, we've got the Reds versus the Sunwolves. I've picked a huge big upset here. I've said the Sunwolves to win by 5 points. Even my Super Brew was giving me a warning to say that I've picked quite a big upset. But yes, I think the Sunwolves are a better team than their last couple of rounds have progressed. And I think they really want to bounce back from that 52-0 drubbing. Next game of the weekend, we've got the Hurricanes versus the Rebels. I've put the Hurricanes to win by 11 points. I think it could be a bit of a runaway score. I just don't think the Rebels have the same kind of firepower to take on the Hurricanes. Hurricanes by 11 points. Next game of the weekend, which I think is going to be a huge big derby game. We've got the Highlanders versus the Chiefs, playing at Forsyth Bar. I think the Highlanders are actually going to take that game by 6. Ben Smith's back playing at 15. I just don't think the Chiefs have the same firepower without Brodie Retallick and Damon McKenzie. And I expect the losing ways for the Chiefs to continue for the rest of the season, especially against the New Zealand opposition. Next game, we've got the Brumbies versus the Blues. I've put the Blues to win by 8, even though they're playing in Brumbies country. I think the Blues are a much better side than I think they've lost their last 2 games. I'm sure they're going to bounce back and actually take this game. So I put the Blues to win by 8. Next game, we've got the Bulls versus the Waratahs. This was the only game that I had different to my wife. I've put the Bulls to win by 13 points at Loftus. I know that the Bulls have got serious injury concerns. Jesse Creel's out, the 2 wings are out. But I think Roscoe Speckman coming back, I think it's a great thing to have. Scott Brits is still not playing. So I think it's going to be quite tough for the Bulls, especially because they're going to be quite a lot of reshuffling in the back line. But I still think they've got a great set of forwards, and I think they're going to take that game in the end. Last game of the weekend, we've got the Jaguares versus the Stormers playing in Argentina. I've put the Jaguares to actually win this game by 8. So there's a lot of permutations coming up this weekend. I did say in the thing, it says, can the Jaguares actually top the African Conference? I have a feeling if the Bulls lose this weekend and the Jaguares win, yes, then they will take the top spot in the African Conference and be on, I think, 27 points just ahead of the Sharks. If the Sharks win this weekend, I'll take the same bet. I'll say if the Sharks win this weekend, I'll eat a habanero. Maybe I don't want them to win. But if they do win, I'll be super happy for them and I'll get over 30 points. But I doubt that's going to happen. If the Bulls win this weekend, they'll actually top the conference in the African Conference. If either the Jaguares or the Stormers win their game and the Bulls lose, then that team will actually top the African Conference. It's super tight in that African Conference. I think if the Sharks win, it'd be the first team to hit 30, but that's not going to happen. But if the Jaguares won, or the Stormers won, there'd still only be 5 points difference between the top and the bottom squad. But guys, I'm going to put down my scores down below. Please tell me what games you'll be looking forward to. I think my games for the weekend, I think I'm going to enjoy the Crusaders versus Sharks game. I think it's going to be a very, very physical battle. Highlanders versus Chief. Now, everyone loves a New Zealand derby, and I actually have a feeling that the Jaguares versus the Stormers is going to be a super entertaining game. But listen, guys, I hope you have a great weekend of Super Rugby. Chat soon. Cheers. Bye.